Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. The strong man versus the cut man. The strong man versus the cut man. And I was going to use the word aesthetic at first, but I said, man, I'm going to break this down to its bare essence just to really describe it. And what the, wait, hold on a second. Sorry, y'all, I got allergies. Anyway. Yeah, these allergies this year just kicking my ass. And it's getting better though. But anyway, the strong man versus the cut man. Now, what's the difference? Well, the cut man is obvious. And usually when I talk about body game, people think I'm exclusively talking about the cut man. Now, the cut man is that guy. He's cut. I mean, there's no other thing to it. I mean, he's cut head to toe. You know that well, ASPs are a special category, but ASPs are definitely cut. Definitely, they cut. I mean, you see the definition and everything, and got the abs, all of that. And yeah, that's cool. That's cool. A great thing, really, if you can be that cut guy. But if you go in a gym, well, let me say this. Sometimes when people say, you go into a gym, they think that's the sole purpose. And yes, you got some guys in there who are definitely cut. But then you also got the strong man. The strong man, usually they strong because, a lot of times in the gym, and I've worked in gyms, worked out in gyms, and I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Yeah. Y'all knows I'm always looking over because I'm always seeing somebody I know walk in. But anyway, depending on how round the butt donkey is, depends whether I stop the video. Oh, yeah. But anyway, right? The strong man, to the uninitiated, the strong man might not look like he goes to the gym. To the uninitiated. Especially if he got on clothes and everything. And there will be, I say the biggest difference is he might have a little bit of a gut, just a little bit. And I emphasize the word little bit because actually people don't realize with abs and all of that, it's only a small percentage of the population that can even develop them like that. We have their muscles and the abs, very small, unless even if they naturally slim, believe it or not. So that's something to it. But the strong man, the thing with them is when they go to the gym, they more about lifting. Like the cut man, when a cut man go to the gym, yeah, he lifts, but he generally doesn't lift heavy. But he'll do more reps and he'll insulate what he's lifting a bit more. He'll work something strict, especially if that now, you had a combination like the serious bodybuilders who got a combination of both, but I'm talking about in general. So the cut man, they'll insulate stuff. They'll do stuff specifically to insulate a particular muscle. The strong man tend to be very basic in what they lift. Even when they talk, I notice when some people talk about what they do, the guys who will say, look, just bench press, deadlift, squats, you good. Those are strong men. And usually you see them like you couldn't really, they look, if I had to stereotype them, they look like a construction worker, look like somebody work with their hands. And just to be clear, sometimes somebody think, oh, wow, I'm stronger than him or something. And, even a strong man, they ain't necessarily big because there's a lot of, over the years and even at the gym I'm at now, there'd be a lot of guys in there, like if you saw them on the street, you wouldn't even think they went near a gym. But they throwing up about 200 pounds, 225, which incidentally, if it's actually rare. It's only a small percentage of the American male population that can throw up 225. So if you do, that's like a milestone. Because even at the gym I'm at now, you can see some adults, they don't be hitting 225. But a strong man does. And ironically, a cut man might not necessarily hit 225. But or even bench press. There's a lot of guys, they got more, their bodies are more cut. You'll never see them on the bench press, but they'll do stuff to more insulate. They'll do stuff more to insulate. Now, let's be real. When I be talking about all that, people don't care just about the gym part. Y'all wondering which one turns on women. Let me be clear, because I know some guys will say, well, yeah, it must be that cut man and everything. Because, you know, everybody think, oh, yeah, you got to look gorgeous. And they get theirs, of course. But really, it's both. See, you understand that I've talked about this before. Women like multiple things. Now, if we're going to limit it just to the cut man and the strong man, it's more like a issue of appearance versus function. Appearance versus function. Now, if a woman is just strictly appearance, oh, the cut man should win. I'm going to say should. There's always exception. The cut man, because, you know, dude, cut. Shoot, got that physique and everything. And women will go crazy. But just as many women like the strong man. Shit, the strong men, they the ones be having multiple kids and stuff. And you know what I say about having kids. You know what I say about having kids. That's the ultimate receipt. You see them and stuff. They got about 10 kids at home and stuff. And I actually saw a study. A woman did a study. She was interviewing some young girls on a campus. And like these young girls, like as they call it, they hamburger eating dude. Because they be tearing up some stuff. In fact, people familiar with my video I did about Good Bar clans, I said one of them is like bangers. They ain't necessarily cut a little bit, you know, bigger and stuff. They could be in that stocky range, be tearing up some shit. And it depends on the woman. See, like I said, it's appearance versus function. Some women want the appearance. So, yeah, they want that dude who looks a certain way, specifically. But then some women, they more into function. Because the thing with that guy is he look like he can go get that money. He look like he can work. He look like he can lay out a body. Now, I talked about that the other day and stuff. A lot of women, they want a guy who can beat the shit out of somebody. A lot of guys, they want a guy who subliminally look like he'll go out there and, you know, work, go get the money and everything. They want that guy who look like he can flip them over in the bedroom. Like flip them, like actually pick them up. They'd be like, whoo, shit. So it's like form versus function. It depends on the woman. Now, they are both legit. It depends. Now, one thing, like I said, if you want to be the cut guy, or they call it ripped or whatever, oh, that's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of work in extreme discipline. I mean, when I say extreme discipline, you got to count those calories. You got to get in there and you got to really cut, do a lot of stuff, you know. Meanwhile, you know, the strong man, shoot, he just come in there and throw his stuff up and he good. Then go get a hamburger. Be like, shit, you know. But women be going crazy over that. I've met a lot of women, actually. See, here's the key with the cut guy. Well, with both, whatever, it really is like that V, the upper body, right? No more than anything else. Like big shoulders and some of a taper. Now, it's hard to get that total V, and very few men actually have that. It takes a lot of work to get that, like, just total V. But if that man, like, got those shoulders, he got that chest and those shoulders and those arms, subliminally, it says to the woman protection. Even with the cut guy, they still need to have that good shoulders, that good V and everything, or as much of a V. And really, and some people have even commented in my comments about it, those shoulders. Because think about it like this, and it hits them on a subliminal level, like that V form. Regardless of which side you on, that hits them on a deeper level because it makes them feel something. It's the same way when we see a figure 8. Like, a lot of guys be trying to say who looks good, this woman, that woman, but let's be real, the biggest deal is a figure 8. Like when you see a woman with those curves, I don't care where she's size 2 or size 20, somebody trying to holler. And that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I brought that up about the strong man versus the cut man thing because sometimes a lot of dudes get caught up in thinking they have to be something. No, you gotta be in your best shape, and it depends. Like if you're a guy, you just like, look, you're just gonna do your bench press, you're just gonna do your deadlifts, just your basics, do some basic stuff. That's actually good as long as you're strong, as long as you can pick up something. And then, if you want to do the harder work and get cut, that's cool too. That's a sign of discipline and everything. Also, too, it's a sign of your body build. Like sometimes you gotta just go with your best, whatever suits your body build the best. Because, and as I always say, there's always some woman who likes whatever you got. That's why I always talk about tribes. You just figure it out. And it never fails. And real quick, let me say something. I'm going to go off on a tangent. I almost need to do another video on this. I'm going to go off on a tangent. Because a lot of guys say, well, what if it's a woman who don't like me? Well, I'm not attracted to them. Here's the key, y'all. Here's the key today. Get yourself in the best shape. Best shape you can. And you'll find that the women that you actually find attractive, will actually find you attractive. And the reason why I say that is a lot of guys who got something to say about that or fight against it or think it really ain't in their best shape. I'm just gonna say, because I told you I like that thick fit women. I deal with somebody else that's cool, but that's my ultimate thing, a thick fit woman. And I noticed that those are the type that click with me the quickest. They the types who will click. I noticed that. Now, I get some attention from other types, but that thick fit, just the way I like it, I know they click with me. Yeah, there's some deeper stuff with that I don't know. That's an on-demand video. I give y'all a lot of free game. So anyway, roll this up. I gotta go to the cleaners, drop some stuff off. Yeah, I got some stuff coming for y'all next week. All right, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.